What's good? This is Noah, and this is the review. Members of our team went to Portugal to drive the brand new McLaren. We also had the ball boys talking about this week's most stylish players. And we also visited the RealReal's first brick and mortar here in Soho. Please enjoy.
So we're in Estoril. This is the place where McLaren Senna got his first victory in Formula One. Obviously, we have a big history with Ayrton and McLaren together for years and years, and we have Bruno here as well as a great, asset to the company as an ambassador, and also been heavily involved in the development of this car.
So the McLaren Senna is a very track-focused car, fantastic ability on the track, still road legal, and I think it's the fastest thing you can buy that can put number plates on it. What sets this car apart from other hypercars is it's an aero car, so it really uses the air that's going through the car to force itself down on the road, which gives you more grip. And like this, you can go much deeper into the corners with the braking, you can accelerate harder, you can take the faster corners much faster than you would normally, and this gives the performance that you get on a race car, on a road car, and this is something that's very pioneering at the moment.
This rear wing weighs just under 5 kilos, but can actually support over 100 times its own weight in aero load. It rotates through about 35 degrees, so it will fold back flat for a higher top speed, DRS mode, and it will support you in the braking zones and stick right up like an ironing board across the back of the car. This helps put load back through the rear wheels and slow the car down. The braking performance on this thing is incredible. The key points of the car was it had to be the most engaging car we'd ever designed, the purest connection between car and driver, the lightest and fastest round any track, and obviously befitting of the name Senna.
If you take other hypercars and you compare it to this one, my favorite thing is that it's really friendly. When you sit in it, you can drive around town, no problem. The visibility is amazing. You have glass on the top, glass on the doors. You can see the engine just behind you. All these things sort of make it more approachable than any other hypercars.
Okay, so jump in the seats. Now, we've taken the roof away with the door. One of the main reasons to do this is you're normally wearing a crash helmet when you're in a Senna, so it's difficult to get in and out and duck under a cant rail. Everything in this car is positioned, for ease of use. So these transmission controls, they move backwards and forwards with you, so you always know where they are without looking down. This screen and these controls are moved up compared to a 720S. It's all stripped back and really, really minimal. You've got these controls in the top here for engine start, race mode, door opening, windows and things like that. So not only is this a cool feature, having a sort of a fighter jet cockpit, but actually it saves weight by taking unnecessary switches off the door and reducing the amount of cabling and harnessing you have in the car. So as you wake the car up, the dash sort of raises up to meet you. When you engage race mode or track mode, this will stow, and this gives you this really slim sort of Formula One style screen, just giving you revs, speed and gear.
All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to Ball Boys. We are gonna be back tabling soccer a little bit this week because of the NBA draft and the NBA awards.
Of course.
Anytime we have a chance to talk about basketball, we're gonna do it.
Exactly.
But let's start off vaguely soccer to begin with. We had what I'm gonna say is the MVP of the World Cup so far.
Oh yeah, it was a lituation in the stands.
Yeah, literal lit Russian fan during the Spain-Iran game happened to have the camera on him, and he did not waste the opportunity. He busts out a wallet lighter, which I did not know was a thing.
Go jogging. 0-0 in Kazan. Uh-oh. You know this is a bet. Oh, good Lord, son.
I would even call it a lighter. It's almost a flamethrower.
It kind of reminds me of when you're a kid and you're like smoking pot in a car and you like burn your hair. Mm-hmm. Shouts out to Russia, man.
So yeah, he's lit, literally.
If you want to cop this wallet, they're actually mad cheap. It's $5 on eBay.
$5.
It's a great party trick.
Yeah, but
buyer
please,
beware.
With caution,
yeah.
please.
All right, on to more important things. We are going to talk about the NBA draft, which I happen to be at. Shouts out American Express.
Hey.
Yeah, we have some great style. This is not 2003, the big suit era. We're doing much better these days.
Finally improving, thank God.
So we're gonna start off with my boy Lonnie Walker IV, who went to the Spurs. You may have seen he has some big old hair going on, and he decided
with the hat like this.
Yeah, he went full TI with the hat just resting perfectly on the hair.
Perfect, I love it.
I kind of wish he would have just cut out a hole on the top of the hat. Yeah, and just have it come through.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
That'd be a vibe.
But yeah, he's definitely the new TI now.
Then we're gonna go on to Wendell Carter Jr., who came out with his whole family rocking the Gucci tiger scarves. Oh my God.
Looking like a tribe from Wakanda, I love it.
Yeah, he said he was
So
inspired by Black Panther to come rock the look. He hooked up his family. I'm getting more Coming to America vibes myself.
I am too. But yeah, the whole family, it looks dope. Very amazing cultural moment. He's throwing up the Wakanda signs.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
All right, then we're gonna go to a name that I'm sure to butcher. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, I think?
That sounds about right in my book.
Yeah, so he got drafted by the Hornets. He came out rocking a full couch upholstery look, the floral shirt, suit, pants, the whole thing, the whole shebang.
It's cool, it's summery.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I'm the
hat kind of matches with it.
It's mad risky, but I appreciate the risk.
Yeah.
Good job, Shai. All right, then we have Trae Young, who, yeah, I'm gonna give him the first L of the night. He came through with the tuxedo top, really.
Yeah.
And shorts.
The shorts. Why the shorts? Why do NBA players love to rock shorts with their suits?
See, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at the shorts suit trend. Like that's fine. But dude, this is way too formal. Like you're wearing a tux top, man. Come on.
Just throw on some pants, bro.
All right, then we're gonna go to Jaren Jackson Jr., who came through with the rose-colored crushed velvet. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Dripping. He had this made custom by JCPenney, which, wow, what a glow up.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah,
Who would expect JCPenney out here? I didn't know they were still a thing.
That's the last place I would go to if I were shopping for a suit, but now.
But he makes it look clean, so shout out to him, shout out JCPenney for still being relevant.
He also had a great message. He opened up the inside, and usually teams or players will have their college team or like their country's flag or something. He had rocked the vote, which is mad important this year.
Exactly, stay woke.
All right, and then we have on the opposite of all things drip, Luka Doncic and Miles Bridges, who came through with their debate team suits.
Yeah, right? Like,
mad boring.
What is this?
Yo, they look like they could be in Congress.
Right? At least throw some like floral print in like the tie or something.
There's
just basic.
Zero effort.
Like what? You run for president?
Then we're gonna move on. There were also the NBA awards. James Harden showed up to get his MVP award, which we all knew was coming. He came through with a Neil Barrett coat and pants, looking a little cow patterned is what people said.
Yeah.
But
do you think it's the MVP fit?
That's an MVP
it's fit. MVP fit?
Yeah, absolutely. He's also like one of the only people who showed up to this. Like none of the other MVP candidates even showed up. They knew. They were like, I'm not gonna try to outflex him. I'm not gonna win this award. It doesn't really matter. Then we have my boy, the swag champ. I'm actually very disappointed. He's looking like cocaine has already been legalized.
Oh, God.
Canada just passed the legalization of marijuana. It's the first country in the world across the nation.
I want people to pass cocaine. Everybody needs to do cocaine.
I don't even know how to pronounce the brand of the shirt. It's either Common Sweden or Come Sweden. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
He could get into Berghain wearing this, dude.
This net shirt is just not a wave.
It's too much.
At all,
it's
man.
way too much, man. He could have showed up shirtless and it would
have been better. Exactly.
Yeah, like just go full JR.
With leather pants.
Dude, and leather pants are super done. Like if I meet a girl wearing leather pants in 2018, it's like, way too basic.
Together. Well, that's it from us. Tell us what you thought about the NBA draft and NBA final fits. And if you're gonna buy that lit lighter, be careful with that, of course. Tune in next week. We'll be talking more about sports and fashion, especially World Cup. Yeah, see you next time.
What's good? This is Noah from Highsnob, and we are currently at 80 Wooster Street, which is the first real brick and mortar, or should I say the RealReal?
The RealReal.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we are here with Chad Bow, who is the Associate Director.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for coming. We're so excited to have you here.
Yeah. So what do you think draws people into the RealReal? Why are people so into luxury consignment?
I think sustainability, because pretty much now people are buying knowing that they can reconsign, make a little money, and then they know that that item will go further to someone else. So I think that's super important to this day with the resale world right now.
Yeah. Also, I mean, as a fashion lover, I think it's always nice when you can give someone else an item that you loved, and then with that money you can buy something else and keep it going.
I always tell my consigners, think about this. You are consigning your last, your Louboutin that you don't want anymore.
Exactly.
But somebody in Middle America, it's her first item, and she's so excited. And I think that's the main reason why I think.
And that probably starts their whole process into loving fashion and following it.
Yeah. And then people start shopping differently because they know, say, okay, this I know have a better resale value. So it does change the way they shop also.
Yeah. All right. Well, I have a few items.
All right. Let's go. Let me walk you through our process.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. All right, so I'm going to walk you through our consignment process. This is Ian, our fashion expert. He does men's and women's, everything right now, yeah. Nice. So how we start is I'm going to take a photo of all the items that you're going to consign. Okay. And by the end of the appointment, you're going to get a kind of like a packing list with an inventory. So this will be emailed to you.
Got you.
And then from there, let's start taking photos of your items.
All right. I saw that you got a Zodiac hoodie here. Yeah. Definitely a popular piece. Doing well. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do while he's photographing and cataloging your items is I'm gonna be giving you a general idea about the range of the value. Okay. This is our list price, and it's a range based on condition. So when it goes to the warehouse, there'll be a thorough condition inspection done, and your piece will be priced within the range that I give based on condition. The bottom of the range is our lowest good condition, our lowest value or our lowest condition that we accept. And then the top of the range is if it's new with tags or pristine. So for a piece like this, the Zodiac hoodie is very popular right now. I think it's like very relevant, but like the colors and also just Zodiac in general has been something people have been talking about a lot. I think we would want to do between $325 and $395 for this piece. Streetwear does quite well. We've got a growing but loyal customer base for streetwear, whether it be Yeezys, Palace, Supreme especially. These things do really well. And our customers really appreciate that we take the time to authenticate everything. A pair of Yeezy sneakers or this Palace hoodie or Supreme sweatshirt, it goes through the same process that a Louis Vuitton Neverfull or a Chanel Jumbo Flap goes through. It's the same eye, same expertise, and we take it just as seriously. Streetwear, luxury, in between brands like No. 9, Undercover, they're doing really well. There's a lot of demand for them. For a piece like this, especially since it's a nice graphic. It is the Spring/Summer 16 reissue, I noticed, of a paper doll, which is one of their more iconic collections. We'd want to do between $125 to $195 for a piece like this. Okay. Moose Knuckles. For a piece like this, the retail would have been around $900 to $1,200, and I would like to price based on condition, which does look good, so again, it'll be in the higher end of this range. But I would like to price between $395 and $595.
All right, last item. I'm gonna just assume that these do pretty well.
Yeah.
Right?
The exclusive?
I think so, yeah. Not mistaken.
Well, we make sure to call out things like that in the copy for our listings. Yeah. Our experts and our copywriters do the research for the pieces. If there is something special or if there's a designer season that's worth calling out, we do try to do that whenever possible. So let me get a range for these.
And while he's doing that, I want to walk you through our commission. So with new consigners, you start off at 55%. Once you achieve $1,500 in sale, you will get bumped to 60%. And once you sell $10,000 or more, you get to 70% commission. One of our best-selling category is watches. So you would get 85% commission on anything that's priced over $2,500. So I'm actually going to walk you through our My Sales page, which is how you're going to keep track of all your sales, which is also something that's very unusual for us because now you're feeling like this is pretty much your own store. And people get addicted to it. Like for me, I'm always looking at my sales page because I want to know how much money I make. You wake up the next morning, somebody in Japan or somewhere in Taiwan just bought a whole bunch of your stuff, and it feels great. So let me go to RealReal. A lot of people have the RealReal app, so that's what they use, and that's how they track their account. So I've been consigning for a year and a half, and you're gonna see. So far I've made $69,528. Yep. I'm at 70% commission because obviously I sold over $10,000. And here is from what we're doing here, this is what the end result would be. And I also have palettes, you see that. Nice. So everything is professionally photographed. And then there's a list with the list price. And then when the item is sold, it'll tell you exactly when it's sold and how much you net. So I consign everything from shoes to pants, and then things just add up to $69,000.
You're a healthy shopper, man.
I am, I'm making sure I'm still making money, So the next step would be we would ship this to our warehouse in New Jersey. And it takes around 10 to 15 business days for us to do the photography, the copyright, the pricing, the final of the pricing authentication. And then hopefully it'll be live. And we have around 8 million members that shop on our site. We ship to 62 countries. So a lot of your items will move within the first 30 days. I would say 70% of the time, 70% of the items will sell. So, I mean, you have great pieces, so I think it's gonna be pretty fast.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
And I will see you next month.
Thank you.